Greetings, Missouri Mid-South Conference. I bring you greetings from my conference office, and today I have the pleasure of introducing you to someone that you may not know his name or his face, but hopefully in the United Church of Christ you know about the Cornerstone Fund. And I have with me my friend and colleague, Chuck Hollingsworth. He is the Vice President of the Cornerstone Fund, and since he was in the St. Louis area doing ministry in our area, I invited him to stop by and so that we could have conversation together and so that you could learn more about the Cornerstone Fund and the wider church in the ways that we are serving and ministering together. So Chuck, I want to start, if we can, just by sharing who the Cornerstone is and how you were founded and that kind of thing.
Absolutely. Thank you, Ginny. Hello, everybody. Thanks for having me. The UCC Cornerstone Fund was organized in 1993 out of Church Building and Loan Fund, which is over 160 years old. I think it's the longest continuous operating church extension fund in the nation. And the reason we were organized out of them was in order to be able to serve established churches, and we do that in partnerships with conferences and individuals, members of the UCC, through investments. And we could talk about that in a little bit, but we are in our 21st year of operation, and happy to serve the wider church in Missouri Mid-South.
And you are based in Cleveland.
We are.
And if you go to any of our General Synod meetings or other national meetings for the United Church of Christ, you will probably see Chuck or Maria Cortez, who is the new CEO for Cornerstone Fund. So as we're talking about what it means to be the United Church of Christ in the 21st century, and especially as the Missouri Mid-South Conference and our local churches, how do you see the Cornerstone Fund ministering and partnering with our local churches in the Missouri Mid-South Conference?
Yeah, there's three components that Cornerstone Fund does in order to try to serve the churches. Investments, loans, and education. So we call it Invest, Borrow, Learn. The education piece is geared around, we title it Money in Church. It's geared for treasurers of the churches. It talks about dual controls, narrative budgets, to be able to support the operations of the church. The investments we provide for churches, UCC entities, as well as individuals in order to do the projects through the loans that churches need. And those projects can be anything from refinancing an existing mortgage to lower the payments to have that extra money to meet the budget or to do more mission and outreach, to reducing the carbon footprint of the building, which in turn would lower utility expenses and still impact the budget in a positive way. But we can also do projects in order to improve accessibility, just so that we are an inclusive church and make sure we don't keep anybody out.
And so a part of what we do in the Missouri Mid-South Conference is, in our local churches from very rural areas of Arkansas and Memphis, Tennessee, and Missouri to very urban areas, is to share God's love both in our buildings and in the different places and ways that we serve. So in terms of a local church, if a local church is interested or thinking about a loan, what would they do, or how would they contact or begin that conversation with the Cornerstone Fund?
Yeah, a website, cornerstonefund.org, or a phone number. We're in the back of we're in the UCC yearbook. We're in the back of the church desktop calendar, I think that's what it's called. But just a phone call. And even if you're asking questions about how to go about it, start with a phone call with us. If you're engaged with a local lender, call us to make sure that you're pricing it out and you're just going to have the best deal possible, because that's why we're organized. We weren't organized for shareholder return. We're organized to serve the church. And if the church gets the best deal possible by having us at the table to shop a rate or figure out what's the best structure, we're happy to do that.
That's great. Well, Chuck, I want to thank you
My pleasure.
for talking today and introducing yourselves to our local churches, but also I want to thank you for your ministry. A lot of times we don't think about the financial part or those who are offering the loan as a part of our ministry in the wider church, but what you do provides our ability to be in our communities and serve in many different ways God's love. So thank you for ministering with us. And we look forward to many, many years of partnered ministry together. So thank you.
You too. Thank you.
On behalf of the Missouri Mid-South Conference, have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye.